Welcome back to Hello Fluent, your favorite channel to learn English. Let's improve your skills in a fun and easy way. Today we are going to listen to a new story. Remember, at the end of the story, there is a short quiz to test our understanding. Here we go.
Trip to the Space Center. Mrs. Thompson's fifth grade class was buzzing with excitement. They were going on a field trip to the Space Center, a place many of them had only seen on TV. The bus ride was filled with chatter about astronauts, rockets, and planets. For many, this was the most exciting trip of the year. When they arrived, a guide welcomed them and led them to the first exhibit, which was a life-size model of a space shuttle. "This is where astronauts prepare for their journey into space," the guide explained. The students looked in awe, imagining themselves as astronauts. Next, they visited the control room. Rows of computers and big screens displayed images of the Earth from space. "This is mission control," the guide said. "This is where engineers and scientists monitor the astronauts' every move." The highlight of the trip was the astronaut training simulator. Each student got to sit in the simulator and experience what it felt like to be in space. Emma, one of the students, was thrilled. "I feel like I'm flying," she exclaimed as the simulator vibrated and made realistic space sounds. After the simulator, they attended a workshop where they learned how to make simple rockets using baking soda and vinegar. They laughed as their small rockets fizzed and popped, shooting up into the air. "Maybe one day we'll build real rockets," said Jake, one of Emma's friends. Before heading back, the guide took them to the Space Center's gift shop. The students bought souvenirs like astronaut ice cream, model rockets, and keychains shaped like planets. Emma picked up a book about famous astronauts. "I want to be like them someday," she told Mrs. Thompson. On the bus ride home, the students couldn't stop talking about their favorite parts of the trip. The simulator was the best. "I loved the control room. Did you see how high my rocket went?" Mrs. Thompson smiled, happy to see her students so inspired. That evening, Emma went to bed with the book she bought at the Space Center. She dreamed of floating in space, exploring the stars, and perhaps one day becoming an astronaut herself.
Comprehension quiz. Where did Mrs. Thompson's class go for their field trip? A zoo. B. A space center. C. A museum. E. A science lab. What was the first exhibit they saw? The control room. B. A life-size model of a space shuttle. C. The astronaut training simulator. D. The gift shop. How did Emma feel during the astronaut training simulator? A. Nervous. B. Bored. C. Thrilled. D. Scared. What did the students use to make simple rockets in the workshop? A. Baking soda and vinegar. B. Water and soap. C. Sand and glue. D. Paper and air. What souvenir did Emma buy at the gift shop? A model rocket. B. Astronaut ice cream. C. A book about famous astronauts. D. A keychain shaped like a planet. Congratulations! You have finished one more story. You are closer to learning English. In the description of the video, you can find the answers to the questionnaire. Remember to subscribe and give it a like. See you in the next story.